just joining us, you need to download the GooseChase app on your phone or on your tablet. It's free. It looks like that. It's a little square, orange square with goose feet. We're going to start momentarily. 3 minutes. While we wait, I just want to say thanks for coming. So, it's very early on the last day, and you certainly didn't have to be here. That's some dedication. I was worried nobody would show up, or even worse, one person would show up. You can't do this with one person. Has anybody ever played before? Cool. Did everybody go to the other GooseChase presentation? All right, it's more of the same. But I put my own little spin on it. I mean, there's only certain ways you can do it, but. All right, here we go. Welcome, thanks again for coming. My name's, well here, let me talk about what GooseChase is before I get into all that business. It's an app. If you just joined us, you need to download the app on your phone or on your tablet, whatever you got. But basically, this is just another way to make teaching more fun. How many classroom teachers do I got here? All right, that's my people. That's my people. You're gonna like it. You're gonna like it. This is me. My name's Noel Mahmood. I teach on the other end of the stage, so we're just outside of Allentown, the Lowell District. I do things, you don't care about that. I don't care about that. let me talk about GooseChase. But I'm a classroom teacher, and I've been teaching science, 7th grade middle school, for almost 20 years now. And I don't really like to talk too much, so I'm not going to do a whole lot of talking. I want to play. The Nintendo generation, I grew up on all that stuff. So you guys are going to play. I'm going to give you about half an hour to go out there and play and really experience it from kind of the eyes of the student first. And then we'll come back and we'll talk about how to make a game and how you can use it in your classroom or whatever you want to use it for. But it's an app. It's an app for both iOS and Android. It's called a digital scavenger hunt, but it doesn't have to be. And I certainly don't use it as a scavenger hunt where I have my students going out and finding something. I mean, sometimes I do, but there's better ways to use this in the classroom. What you're going to do is you're going to go out. I'm going to give you these little missions to go on. You're going to be in groups. You're going to go out and you're going to do these things that I have you doing. You can submit proof that you did it, either as a picture, or as a video, or as a text response, or as a GPS, which I've never used, and I didn't actually use one here today either. Apparently you can have people go to a certain location, and I've never done it, but You need so your players, your students need a device in order to play. And that's one of the drawbacks to me, especially because I teach middle school. The kids have Chromebooks, but we don't have iPads in our building, and not every kid has their own phone. So that's one of the limiting features, but as long as, and if you get a free account, as long as 5 people in each group have a device, or less, I mean, you can have one person. As long as there's one person in a group that has a device, you're good. And you usually find somebody. You'll find somebody. You'll find at least 5 people that have a phone on them, and then put them in a group, in their own groups. The teacher needs a computer to run it. I mean, I guess I could do this on my phone, but it's much easier on my computer. And those are parents. This was my parent night this year. I've only used GooseChase a couple times. Seriously, like I did it for parent night this year, and at the end of the school year last year I did it. This is only the 3rd time I'm using GooseChase. I'm not an expert by any means, but I feel like once you do it a couple times, you get the hang of it, and I'm pretty sure I can answer most of your questions if you have any. I did go to the other session the other day just to take notes, but I didn't really learn anything new, so I feel confident. I feel good. I hope you feel good. Let's play. Yeah, you're gonna have 30 minutes to complete the missions. You're gonna try to earn the most points with your teammates. It says join a preset team, or you can create your own. I found out just the other day, it was 2 days ago, I found out I'm doing this presentation. I had no idea. One of my colleagues was looking through the program, saw my name. They're like, "Did you know you're presenting?" No. So I just made it the other day. If I had known, I would have contacted GooseChase. They're really good about emailing, but they would have sent me some swag, but I stole some swag from the other guy. But I did contact them, and they upgraded this particular game, so you guys can make lots of teams. I have the educator account. It's a free account. That's what I use. It's all I really need for my purposes, but you can only have like 5 teams. This guy gave me an upgrade so we can have as many teams as you want. You guys can make teams. If you know people in here, I'm encouraging you to team up with them. Just like make a team with that person. If you don't know anybody in here, I encourage you to make a friend. Find somebody who I don't know, looks cool. And if you're really shy, well, he's got the non-social people. I made some teams up, so there's preset teams. They're little planets. I didn't put Uranus in there because I teach middle school. You can join one of the planets, and then you'll be in a team. There's 2 ways to join. So there's a game code, or you could do a search. So let me show you that. Has everybody downloaded the app? If not, you're being really slow. But I'm not going to judge you for that because it's early. You need to, if you're just joining us, please download the app on your phone or on your tablet. So after you download the app, I guess there's a button somewhere that says join a game. And there's 2 ways you can do this. You can put in that, like the number letter code in this space, or at the very, very top up here, there's a little magnifying glass search bar. You can type in Goose of Steel for Pittsburgh. And you can find the game. So either way you choose to do it, completely up to you. If you're just joining us, please download the app. It's called GooseChase. It looks like this. Up here in the corner here. You need to download the app. It's free. And then you need to join the game. Oh yeah. So then it'll ask you to join a team. You can make up your own team with your friends, or you can join one of the planetary teams, but every team needs to have at least 2 people. You gotta have 2 people in your team. If you don't know people, join a planet team. Is anybody having problems? Can I come help? I'll give you 10 more seconds to join a game, join a team. 6, 3, 2, 1. It's time. But before we start, after you join and the game begins, you're going to see a screen. This is some random person's game that I joined last night, but I don't know. What I want to show you down here is like kind of the menu bar at the bottom. Over here on the left where it says missions, there's a flag. That's your missions. That's what you got to do. So you'll have to click on that to see your next mission. Team with the most points wins. Whatever I got. I got a couple of GooseChase stickers and I got a bagel. You're welcome to it. You can click the feed. If you click the feed while the game is in progress, you can see how other teams are doing. So you can see their point totals. You can see some of the videos they're making. You can laugh at strangers. It's fun. It's more fun when it's your students and they really laugh at each other. I'm on the rankings page right now, so I'm in first place with 0 points. Go me. The notifications, you'll get like sporadically. I might send you a message. I might send your team a message, or new missions are going to be added as time goes on. And I'll show you how to set that business. But keep an eye on the notifications, because if you see a little red number 1 pop up, that means either I sent you a message or new missions are available. So just when you think the game is over, it's not. And then you can click my activity if you want. Let's play. Let's play. We should play. Let's play. Let's play. I'm going to exit out of here. I need to start the game. So you guys are welcome to I'm encouraging you. You have to. You must leave the room. All right? You can't do this stuff in here. It's going to get crazy. Go out in the halls, go explore wherever you want to go, but stick with your teammates, do your thing. I need to start the game, so I'm about to start the game momentarily. Ooh, let me see. Let me see how we're doing. We got some teams. We got some teams. I'm happy about this.
Which team would you start with?
No, once you're in a team, you're in a team. Yeah. All right, I'm going to start the game. You have 30 minutes. Come back after 30 minutes. Please don't leave. Keep an eye on the clock, but come back here in 30 minutes. The game has begun. Good luck. You are free to walk the earth. If you're just joining us, let me help you out.
Sounds good. Yes.
All right, so if you're just joining us,
Margo is doing the app right now.
well, yeah, so you're going to do 2 things. You need to download the app and open the app. If you want to see my presentation, so then when you join, after you download the app, you join. You can either enter the code or you can search Goose of Steel.
Thank you.
Sure.
Join Jupiter.
Yes.
3.
Oh, you guys are in here. Ethan?
Okay.
I'm in.
I'm following you. No problem. My job's to right.
There you go.
Love it. Okay.
Is this on iPads and Chromebooks? Can we do it on both?
Yeah, you can't do it on a Chromebook.
Just iPad only?
Right, so,
Oh wait, this won't work on
because
a
it's an
Chromebook?
app.
I thought you said it would work on a Chromebook.
Now for the players, I mean for me,
As the
yeah,
teacher to set
as a
it up.
teacher I can do that, but the players
Have to be
need a
on it.
device. Need at least 1 device per group.
Okay.
But Chromebook doesn't count.
Correct.
Okay.
Because it's an app.
I just want to see where this goes.
You don't want to play?
I'm late, so it's fine.
Oh, you can play. You can join the team.
No, that's okay.
Oh yeah,
I'm pretty late.
you won't know who's on your team.
But no, it's fine. It's not a big deal.
Okay. You can watch the feed with me.
That's what I'm actually interested in that, I think. This has evolved so much.
Was it
From, I've used it a million years ago.
okay? Yeah, that's the thing. Even the last time I used it was September, and since then they've added new features. She actually hit the floor. It's pretty fun. Oh my god. I should be checking the answer. Nice.
Oh, we gotta reenact that.
So just stab.
You can all stab me.
Okay.
So why don't you walk up and stab me?
Okay.
Here, I'll do it. Okay, I'll do it. I'll do it.
So the showroom is closed, isn't it?
Yeah, I forgot to tell people.
Can you get some of your swag?
You
Yeah.
can.
To take a picture with it?
Yeah.
We could count this too.
How many things does he have? We have 7 here.
I appreciate the creativity. The socks?
How much stuff does he have? How much stuff do you need?
10.
A bagel? That's swag?
Yeah.
That's stuff we all get.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How's this? Okay. We're taking a picture with you.
Guys, I already got the picture. None.
Okay, let's go do this one.
Next.
We need 2 people to do this one.
Oh, I need my pen back.
We are so way in first place.
Yeah, you gotta be creative.
Can I use paper?
If you crumble it up, yeah.
Hold on, you ready? I'll even draw a face.
What do you do?
She's drawing
Wilson? Oh, yes, Wilson. Okay.
I don't know how a smile is, but
Yeah. What do you have to do with it?
hold on. Okay, are you recording?
Oh, sorry.
These were you guys. This made me laugh.
Which one is
Oh
this?
my gosh, what is it?
Oh,
I didn't know that you could just see them on the other side.
That's a nice one.
Okay, wait, ready? Are you ready? Here's my ball. Ready?
Wait, no. Which one is this?
No, but that says completed in there.
This is Wilson.
I don't see it. Oh, Wilson, I'm sorry.
Ready?
Hold on. Not yet. Go.
Wilson, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay, what do you
I love that.
I just wanted you to keep going.
It works. Yeah, I don't know if we can do
Okay, I need the code again.
You need the code.
Where's our other teammate?
I'm coming.
Do you know what team you're on? He took the shit from it.
It's like that banana.
This is a long poem. It's our time looking. Oh, this stopped. It actually tells me up here. They're gonna get new missions soon.
but still, so I keep joining the team late.
Yeah.
I've been out there with them all of a sudden. I was like, well, can I get a code?
Hold on one second.
Yep.
Code is
67 M 3 BL. 67 M 3 BL. Thank you.
they're pretty loud.
Did you expect him to get this advice?
Not this early. Oh, she did the pirate. That's a legit hat.
Oh, this is that what your side does. Must be hilarious. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, they ran out of time. Ooh, they're loving it out there.
What do you have to do? Interpret the member's hair with something else other than the color of their natural hair. Okay, you ready? Here, you're supposed to color my hair. Oh, okay. I'll do that right now. Are you gonna color your hair? I'll do that. Okay.
He got a janitor.
You're gonna show us the back end of this, right? So we know
Yeah.
how to do it from
Yeah,
the
for
side,
sure.
because this is really fun. This is really funny.
That's where Dan. I really love that they did the whole song, but only captured 15 seconds of it.
I hope. The people that are streaming this right now are probably just dying. What is going on? Oh, I should have put the audio on. Or not. That's pretty creative. They had to find somebody who had words from another language written on their clothing. But there's nobody out there.
No.
No lawsuits. No lawsuits.
That was so scary.
I know.
I should have had those dang markers with me.
my career as a presenter just flashed before my eyes.
Really interesting options for life.
How about your highlighter? Of your swag?
Yeah. Swag it up.
Man, I should have swam in the pool last night and only gotten green hair. Marie.
This is some dedication. You really want that bagel, don't you?
No, I just hate leaves in it. Oh no, it's not coloring my hair. You have a Sharpie?
Sure. It's gonna be red.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, okay.
So, like with the, sorry. So with these clips and photos, like, are they something?
Wait, hold on.
Oh, that's okay.
I can't hear you. Okay.
So with these clips and photos, like, are they something you can save?
They're all gonna be saved.
They can be downloaded and like used in other.
Yeah, yeah, and they, as far as I know, they're saved forever.
And they're on this forever, or are they something you can like?
I'll show you.
Okay.
It's actually gonna be here under submissions.
Oh, okay, cool.
Only two people, but we're doing it. Only two people, but we're doing it. Only two people, but we're doing it.
Wow. Ooh.
Keep adding more.
Yeah, they're gonna keep popping up. Are we at the 8-minute mark? Because more is supposed to pop up at 8 minutes. That's a good pirate hat.
Yeah.
Oh man. Somebody's gonna get hurt.
Her song is in the background.
Yeah. This is definitely a stranger.
Yeah.
That's a dunce count. Minus. I like the creativity, but
Yeah. If dunce cap doesn't work, umbrella doesn't work.
yeah, right.
You have to have some standard.
Venus has no points. Nobody joined Venus.
Hmm.
The whole messaging thing is new.
Mm. Yeah.
Those are the big money ones. Is it Brandon Lutz? I think it's Brandon Lutz. Maybe. That's right. Wow.
We came out to Pittsburgh and we experienced the whole city. So lots of concessions. Played some games, drank some beer, had some fun, had good cheer. We're excited to go. So I get there.
Just
We get extra points for
Saturn is the best team.
Saturn completed the mission.
Saturn's winning. You got everything.
We did everything.
Nice.
And I got out of the escape room yesterday.
Oh,
You
wow.
were winning.
I just all want a sticker so bad.
We're all gonna steal your bagel.
Oh, you got the sound guy.
No, you're fine. They are. They're just enough that it's still awkward to turn sideways. My kids say all the time, like,
What's your subject?
Oh, there wasn't one math. We were close. There was, I thought we lost something. That was fun. Now I'm a little warm. I was like, wow.
Is it over?
Yeah. Yeah.
I like how the bonus points are completely random.
Yeah.
Like random numbers.
Yeah,
They're not like
because I want a winner.
5. Yeah.
Right.
Oh, okay.
And it's just whatever keys my finger hits. That was great.
Just running away?
That's great. That's great. All right.
She's ready to wear.
Are we back? We're back. We're back.
They shut the game off, we have to come back.
Oh yeah. You guys are pretty awesome. I've just been sitting here laughing, and everybody, I think everybody got some bonus points at some point, right? And we do have a winner. We don't? Yeah, we do. Saturn is the winners. Good job, Saturn. How many Saturnites do we have? Come on up, get some swag.
We get stickers. I want to get stickers, guys.
Woo!
You can't have my socks.
Bagel. I call bagel.
We even recruited somebody in the hall.
Yeah, there's
Stickers for
Yeah.
sure.
there's stickers, there's a pen, there's GooseChase
There's
calendar.
a
This is
table.
Thank you.
plain free cheese. Good job, Saturn. Good job.
My son put stickers on his board.
Actually, I think so.
No, it's
Somebody should take it. Somebody's taking it.
I'm good, thank you.
Congratulations, Saturn. Mars, did you guys finish? Did you do everything? Mars? All right. Let me get. Was it fun?
Yeah.
Did you enjoy it? Yeah.
Yes.
Right. And I tried to do all different kinds of missions from various subject content areas. There was a little bit of math, a little bit of science, a lot of science because I'm a science teacher. But I tried to be as broad as possible. Congratulations to Saturn. Let's look. Let's watch some of these because these are awesome. These are awesome. So there's in the game, and when you do this, so when you're teaching or running the game, when you do it from your computer, you'll see like all the stuff here. Here's the game info, the missions. Let me just show you the missions really quick. So here's all my missions, and for the text ones, I can type in acceptable answers. So there was only one acceptable answer for that. For the Spanish word for goose, I put 3 different. I put ganso, el ganso, and la ganso. So somebody actually put el ganso. And then some of them, there's like all answers are accepted. And then yeah, so I mean, you guys will see, but there's basically 3 ways to do this. You can do pictures, you can do videos, you can do pictures and videos, which I'll show you later. But yeah. Here's the game script. So this is what went down. These were the missions that were available from the start, and then with 15 minutes left, I set these to just appear. So there were a bunch that appeared with 15 minutes ago, and then yeah. So I didn't do that here. It was an automation is what they call it. I'll show you how to do that too. Kind of low on time. I've got 15 minutes, but let me show you. There's 2 ways I can actually watch. So the activity feed, which you guys could have watched from your phones at the same time. It's like Facebook, but it does it in real time. So I can see, if I scroll all the way to the bottom, I can see who's first to do anything, or I can just go through here. The other thing I can do is I can click on submissions, and this is going to sort all of them. So if I don't want to scroll through all of them, I can do it by mission, I can sort it by team, or I can group the teams alphabetically. Some of the fun ones, these were really good. The I'm flying, they were very creative. What was fun? These were good. And he was never to be seen again.
Sorry.
Wilson, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I love you can see the other people in the background. Let's look at a couple more. Let's do a couple more. Serenading, what did Rick roll? You guys, that was really cool. These poor people in another session. Wait a second. This is fixed. Good acting. Good acting. This was real. These people got bonus points, I think. Those poor people. This lady right here, she's like. Oh man, I love you guys. You guys are the best.
You can add a bonus right there.
Yeah, yeah. So you can. I was doing it through the activity feed, so I didn't get to see everybody's because it happened really fast. But if I click on the gear right here, some people lost points. Did you lose points? Did you notice if you lost points? Yeah, I just did it just to show you that I can take points away. But if you didn't, that's dedication. But if you didn't do it properly, I might have taken points away. I gave style points. I gave creativity points. I didn't realize when I made these games that the vendor show floor would be closed. So some of you worked around that. Pretty good. All right, let me go back to my presentation. If you typed in this barcode, this will have saved my presentation to your Google Drive. So you have it always. But the next few slides I'm just going to show. Well, here let's debrief a little bit. How can you use this in your classroom? Tell me what you teach. Just take a couple people. Yeah.
I'm an administrator, and I think this would be great for our freshman orientation. I think it's going to get them out in the building and meet with teachers.
Yeah, it's fun. It's interactive. They're like right from the start. They're gonna love high school. Great. Anybody else? Thoughts? I was thinking like if I was a math teacher, instead of giving a worksheet, they could do a worksheet. There's nothing wrong with worksheets sometimes. But you can do like the math problem that I did, where you write it down, have the kids go up to the whiteboard, write it on the whiteboard, then take a picture. I mean, you just made math more interactive. But things that you liked, shout it out. What'd you like? Yeah.
It gets you out of your comfort zone too.
Right.
Like just some kids who might be shy, that would be, I don't know, kind of forces you to get out of that.
Exactly. I liked listening to you guys laugh. I mean, I could hear the howling down the hall. That was awesome. That was awesome. What did you not like? Yeah.
Something I
and then you might have lost points because.
Reading directions is like just a suggestion for students, not because
Right.
feel like they have to read the directions.
Yeah, they just want to do. I'm the same way. I mean, I get a new video game. I don't read the instruction booklet. I just, just jump in. What did it? Was there anything you didn't like, or could you see a problem for somebody? Yeah.
Well, some of them, like when you have to take a video, you don't realize like 15 seconds is really a long time.
Right.
You take a video,
Yeah.
like, oh my gosh, that went way over 15 seconds.
A lot of the
And then it
dance
just
offs.
shuts off.
Right. Yeah. It just stops. So there's no like timer or countdown or anything.
Did you set the timer on those? Or?
They're all 15 seconds. All videos, you can't go longer than 15 seconds. Yeah, go ahead.
So I was in the other session earlier this week, and I've actually been playing the game that he gave us. And one of the things that I found a couple of things that have been frustrating to me, like there was a GPS check-in, and like it was to go to our Carmini Brothers, and I went to one, but it wasn't the one that he had picked. So if you're gonna do something like that, make sure you specifically, if it can be multiple places that you, because that was like really frustrating to me. Yeah. Or, you know, if you say the Comanche Brothers on 10th Street, or, you know, something like that. So that was one thing, and then I had another one last night that I know I have the correct answer, but I can't submit it, so I don't know, like, what if you said you could have more than one acceptable answer, so that's, I mean, I don't know, like, how I'm not submitting it correctly.
Right. Yeah, good points. Good points. I've got like less than 10 minutes, but let me show you real quick, and you can do this at home. You've got my slides saved in your Google Drive. You can do all this. What you don't want to do, don't just go to GooseChase.com and sign up. Because if you just sign up on GooseChase.com, it gives you their free account, which is not as good as the educator's account. So go to this website, GooseChase.com/edu, and the educator's basic plan is it's better. It's better. You get more teams. You get more devices per team, I think. It might be the exact same, but I remember when I signed up for it last year, it was better. So do that. So that's the first thing you do. Get your account, set it up. Here's the pricing plans. So, and you can look at this on your own, but this is the educator's basic plan, and that's what I have. That's my current plan. I feel like this is worth the $50 for the Plus plan. There's no restrictions on any of them, and you can do as many games as you want. You can make the games, but if you have the basic plan, you can only do one game at a time, like concurrently. So I'd have to wait for one game to end. So if you're planning on doing this like at a faculty meeting, and you want lots of people, lots of different groups playing the game all at the same time, you might want to spring for the $50 and go unlimited, or the premium version, which is $200. This tells you how many teams there are per game. I'm good with 5 and 5 number of devices. You can't change that. The guy changed it for me for this particular game, but so you guys had a lot of devices going around, but that's not available on any of their stuff. But that's because I emailed them, and I emailed them 2 days ago, and he was really cool about that. He upgraded my game, but just this one game. He didn't upgrade my account, just this one game. That would have been nice. Yeah, let's move on. So, and then this tells you how to make your own game, and you can go through this on your own. You click My Games at the top, click New Game, do your stuff. You make your own missions, which I can show you. But yeah, let me actually show you that. So I can still edit my stuff. I can still edit my game. If I click over here, I'm back in the GooseChase site now. I can make a new game, so I can add a mission to the list. I can change this to, the default is photos or videos. I like to make it very specific. I want the kids to either do a photo or a video. There were a couple of them out there that it was your choice, but I don't do a whole lot of that. And I'll show you how to do that. But I can do the photo video mission, the text mission, or the GPS, which I've never done, and thank you for pointing that out, that can be frustrating for kids. You can change the point value to whatever you want. You can make custom points. Be descriptive. Be descriptive. Tell them what you want. And then the important thing is you always want to hit the advanced settings. Always hit the advanced settings. So I can change this to photos and videos, photos only, or videos only. All of the text-based answers, or the text-based missions, I always make that hidden in feed. because if they're on their phones and they click the feed, they can see the answers that were written. So I always make that. I'll go in here into advanced settings, and I'll make this hidden in the feed. The automations. This is what I was talking about earlier. So I named these like 16 minutes ago or 8 minutes to go or whatever, but then when it happens is what you're talking about. You can set this with like, and I can type in it's when there's 7 minutes after the game starts or before the game ends, or you can set an exact time if you want, but I like the relative time. And like I showed you before, like you can put different answers for the text. You can add a picture. So if somebody didn't know about Julius Caesar's death, here's a little picture. If you never saw Titanic, whatever. Yeah. Let's go back here. You'll figure it out. You're smart people. You got a lot of points. Here's some tips for you. Do teams. Do teams. Teams are fun. Even when the kids don't really like each other, they're on a mission. It's fun. They'll make a friend. Somebody will. As you can see from my game, I just added random subjective points because I want a winner. Because if I didn't add those random bonus points, it could have been like all 5 teams getting the top score, and I don't have enough bagel for it. The automations I kind of talked about already. I can take away points. Be descriptive. Make copies of your games. Let me show you. I'm going to go over here to my games. So this is what I did for parent night. So for all my different periods of my classes, you can, when you're in here, you just click on the little gear icon and say duplicate game. So you can make copies of all your games so that, because as soon as you run it, like it's over. And that game is ended. I can't run this game again unless I were to make a copy of it. So if you're planning on doing this with multiple classes, doing the same game with multiple classes, make a copy. It's just one of those little things I learned along the way. And I got real smart about this. Like now I made a template, and then I made a copy after copy of those templates. And then I just changed a couple of things. Some of these things, oh yeah, let me show you that again. But these are the missions that I have for my one. So if I'm adding a mission, I can make my own, or I could go to the mission bank. So GooseChase has a whole bunch of missions in here, and a couple of the ones that you did, I just took right from there. So one small step for man, that wasn't my idea. That was from the GooseChase mission bank. So there's a lot out there. I'm sure there are like Facebook groups or Schoology groups or whatever where people are sharing their ideas for missions. I'm sure it's out there. The other thing you can do is you can look at your previous missions from other games that I've created, and I can just import into whatever new games that I'm doing. How am I doing time? 3 minutes! 3 minutes! Kids love prizes. They love prizes and recognition, so like, applaud them. When can you use GooseChase? Formative assessments, those are fun. Like I said, you can replace worksheets. I don't know about the first day of school because you kind of have to tell the kids ahead of time, bring your device the next day. So maybe the second day of school, if you want to do like a little icebreaker type thing with your new kids, that would work. Parent night, I did that for parent night. I had to do no talking. It was awesome. It was awesome. And they loved it. They were so into it. Team building activities for your real children. If you have real children at home and they're bored over the summer, like make them do a GooseChase. Send them out of the house. Get them out of the house. Birthday parties, Earth Day, Pi Day, Valentine's Day. Well, all the days. Be creative. Be creative. And if you're not creative, Google it, man. Somebody else has done it. Just take. Field trips. We're doing a field trip to the zoo this year. I am so excited to use GooseChase at the zoo and have the kids like read the descriptions on the signs and answer the questions. It makes everything better. Get weird. Please be weird. I made you guys get weird and you loved it from what I could tell. For my ecology one, I said find a real rock and kiss it. And here's a kid, it looks like he's eating a hamburger, but he's kissing a rock. That's it. So I am always happy to help you. If you tweet at me or whatever, you have a question, or if you need an idea, as soon as I get the notification, I'm checking my phone all the time. I will drop everything and I will help you. So I'm always here for you. You don't even have to tell me who you are. Just be like, how can I integrate math into a GooseChase lesson? Just hit me up. Thank you. Thank you. You guys are all. You didn't even take my bagel. I still had breakfast. And I'm letting you out early. There's 1 minute left. Thank you. Goodbye. If you have questions or you want to talk, whatever, I'm here.
Do you know if they can do this on the player side?
It can't be done on card as of yet. Right, so they need to either bring a phone from home or okay.
But I just do it on.
Do it on a tablet, like an iPad.
They can't have anything. There's tech to find. So
Great.
I teach in a lot of
Oh. Okay.
But yeah, we had problems with finding things like social media, so I don't know.
I don't know what grade span that is.
So even if a teacher gives permission, like for one day.
I think if I get permission and I can get the loans for that
Yeah,
day
right.
and hand it out for the game and then take them back.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm gonna go to purposeful coding with robotics.
Yeah, you might just need to
I'm
talk
gonna
to
go to
the
purposeful
instructors.
coding with robotics, J329. And but this,
Well, I can
Because you
definitely
need to
do
get
this. I can do this administrative
but
everything. All right, thanks.
But as soon, I mean, like, as soon as you run it in your school with teachers or faculty or
Right, that's what I
whatever,
was thinking.
you get them to buy in.
Yeah.
Then the person will be like, oh yeah, for sure, for sure.
Yeah, our vice principal is pretty chill. Our principal.
You know who to talk to.
Oh yeah, don't repeat that.
Oh, it was fun. I appreciate you allowing me to
That's why it made it
You're coming in, you can present. I'm out of your hair, so make yourself. How are you doing? Good, good. What are you doing yourself?
What's that?
What are you doing?
About creating a Google site, working with Twitter, micro-credentialing, YouTube, blogging,
A whole lot of everything. Oh, enjoy.
You did the Google Chase?
Yeah, the GooseChase.
GooseChase.
They enjoyed it.
They definitely looked
I wish I took a before and after picture. Before I sent them out and then after. Take care, good luck.
Sure. Thank you.
You know what? I was sitting here thinking, I am teaching rotational motion in physics, and they're ready for a test.
Oh, yeah.
And we've been out 3 days, so I told them I'd give them a break. You know, I mean, just find an example of rotational inertia, show me how the angular momentum is concerned. It's like going in my head. I wonder if I have time to make it up before tomorrow.
So just, for your first time, they went available.
I mean, I signed up and everything, and I looked over the website, but I'll see if I have time to do it for tomorrow, but they need a review, and I'm just thinking, essentially,